I'm Tea Daddy.
Say, tea party.
Tea Daddy. Hi,
Hi everybody, welcome back to Jordan Marie Organics YouTube channel. I'm Bruce and this is
Jimmy.
Jordan Marie. Today is episode number 2 of Tea with Jordan Marie and Me, where we highlight another YouTube channel that has influenced us in our garden. And that YouTube channel that we are going to highlight today is called Freedom Forest Life. Freedom Forest Life is a YouTube channel run by Dan and Laurie. They're in Zone 9A in southern England, and they're on 3 acres of land that they call the Freedom Forest. They practice a combination of no-dig, back to Eden, and permaculture gardening methods. I discovered Freedom Forest Life when I was doing research on microclimates prior to building our raised bed enclosures and then modifying them into mini greenhouses. I really learned a lot from Dan after watching his video on microclimates and applied that to our project. I've especially become more interested in no-dig gardening because the more I learn about why others garden that way, the more I realize its benefits. I'm actually planning to try this method in some of our raised beds next year because of watching Laurie and Dan. Dan also inspired me to finally build our compost-based system made out of pallets after watching his video on that, which was absolutely fantastic. Laurie's seed sowing she's got a process that is just incredible. I mean, top notch. We're going to be doing a lot of what she's doing seed sowing wise in our basement next year before growing season. She's got a good system down. Even though the distance between Michigan here in the States and England may be vast, there's always things to learn and try in our own garden. We've had success in growing crops early because of what we learned from Dan and Laurie, and I know that will continue the more I watch their videos. I'll put links to the Freedom Forest Life's YouTube and Facebook page in the description of this video. If you go visit their YouTube channel and you like it, please subscribe and comment one of their videos that Jordan Marie sent you. I don't know how they do it, but they always have this ability to make you feel like you're on the journey with them in their garden. It's just a wonderful experience to watch their videos. It makes you feel good. They're always so happy and calm and pleasant, and it rubs off on you, the viewer. So it's really awesome to learn from people like that, but also it's just enjoyable to watch, you know. So give them a look-see. I don't think you'll be disappointed. They're really good people, really awesome. You can message them, ask them questions. They want everybody to be successful as well. And that's one of the reasons why we actually want to highlight other YouTube channels. We didn't learn from just trial and error. We learned a lot of stuff from other people. And the people that we learned from, we want you to be exposed to those people as well so you can learn from them as well. Of course you're going to learn from us. We're kind of taking what they did, applying it in our garden, and showing you what we're doing. But there's so much more to learn from them. I mean, so much more. All right, Jordan, are you ready to show everybody our garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to show everybody all our good stuff that's growing?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yay.
Let's do it. Now, what I do is I've been leaving these raised bed enclosures on to keep the chipmunks and rabbits out, which is why we actually have peas this year, is because the rabbits didn't get into our raised bed and eat the little pea seedling plants before they were actually able to grow. So first year growing peas, and it's because we kept these raised bed enclosures on. So before our garden tour, just so you guys know, I'm gonna go ahead and take these enclosures off so we can get right up into the beds and show you without having to reach over the enclosures, because that's just no fun. So on the very far side of our growing area, we have our Florida weaved indeterminate tomatoes, which we just made a video for episode 2 of our indeterminate tomato series. Episode 2, good job, kiddo. And they're looking pretty good. They are standing correctly vertically so far with the very first ring of string. So we'll add more as it goes up, but these are looking mighty fine over here. Are those some pretty flowers we got? Those are pretty marigold flowers, huh? Those are going to attract some bees and stuff. Good pollinators. Yeah, what color flowers are these up here? What color?
Blue.
Blue, good job. That's our borage. That's also going to attract some pollinators and stuff. Got some more marigolds. Our bird bath. What are those? More flowers?
Yeah.
So we got more marigolds in between our cucumbers, which are still awfully small. They haven't got very big. Usually the cucumbers are always matching the size of our zucchini. And if we look back here, our zucchini are just doing really well. They're really big. These I'm gonna stake. Once they get bigger, I'm gonna put stakes behind these zucchini plants and we're gonna stake them so they grow vertically. I'm gonna put a trellis behind these cucumbers when they get big enough. I'm just not putting a trellis in right now because they're just super small. I don't know what's going on with them, but they need to start taking off here pretty soon. I want some cucumbers, but I'll end up putting a trellis back here so the cucumbers also grow vertically. And then in the middle here we have our borage, which is obviously designed to attract pollinators for the bumblebees, right, Jordan Marie?
Yeah.
What is this here, kiddo? Dill?
Yeah.
Dill, look at that. So those 2 taller ones over here that you see growing, those I bought at a greenhouse because I figured the ones I was growing from seed wasn't growing very well. So I'm like, oh no, they're not gonna make it. Well, obviously, yes, they did. So now I have a bunch of extra dill.
Oops.
And up here we have our cabbage that's growing, right?
Yeah.
That's cabbage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's cabbage. Is this more cabbage here?
Yeah.
No, that's looking really big, huh? Pretty. And our cauliflower back here, I thought it'd be the same kind of shape as the cabbage growing. First time ever grown cabbage and cauliflower, but this is have a different look to it. So,
Mine.
and same over here, some more cauliflower and another big cauliflower here. Now this here I grew from seed and in the basement, and I had very rough luck trying to get any of it to germinate and stay alive. And this is ground cherry. And obviously something over here has been eating it. So I've been putting neem oil on here to try and deter whatever's been eating it. And so far after I applied it, it seems to be doing all right. But every time I water or it rains, which we hardly have any rain, I have to reapply the neem oil. Same thing up here, another ground cherry. I only had 2 out of all the ones I could get to germinate. Only 2 really made it. And let's see if they actually produce any fruit this year. But this is this bed with the cauliflower and cabbage. All right, Jordan Marie's favorite bed. What do we got over here, kiddo? What's all this? What is it? Lettuce. That's looking good. We got to cut that down again, make some more salads, huh? Yeah. What kind of plant is this?
Tomato.
Tomato. And this tomato plant is not looking too healthy, which is odd because it's aroma, and it just does not seem happy. The leaves are turning yellow, but I'm not doing anything different than I normally do with any of the other tomato plants. It just must not like this spot. I mean, everything's fertilized exactly the same with the organic fertilizer. And yeah, it's just very uncommon for aroma tomato plant not to like it in our raised bed. So that's that there. What is this over here, kiddo? What's all this? What is it?
Carrots.
Carrots, good job.
Yeah.
More lettuce. All right. What's this? What is it?
What's that?
Oh, bug got on you? It's okay. We got our green onions. They're starting to do a little better. Yep. Another planting of carrots. Some more, these are the green beauty peas, which were delicious when we harvested them, our first harvest. They're so good. We gotta do a little better with the trellis thing next year. These are our Amish snap peas over here. Absolutely wonderful. They're delicious. I didn't take the raised bed enclosure off of this one here, but what's all this over here, kiddo?
Onion.
Those are the onions?
Yeah.
They're taller than you, huh?
Mine.
And we got our pepper plants looking good, our celery. Now here's a Roma tomato plant right here, right? And I grew it just like I grew that one in the other bed. And this one, this is how they normally grow when I put them in the raised beds, just full and lush and huge. So yeah, there's something about that spot over there, or that plant in general, that that one's just struggling. But that's why I always grow more than one plant of everything, just because if something doesn't make it, if there's a problem with one, I have extra to fall back on. So we have some pepper plants. I'm gonna have to cut some of the celery down here. This is all celery up in here. Some more pepper plants, the banana pepper plant here. So yeah, pepper plants are looking good. All right, kiddo. Now here's our other trellis from episode 1 of our indeterminate tomato series. And look, we actually have our very first tomato growing right here. It's looking good. And our peppers, and unfortunately, yep, no, don't pick those off. Jordan Marie's been going through and picking all the flowers off our peppers, so hopefully we'll actually have some peppers growing this year. So yep, we got a bunch of peppers over here. They seem to be doing okay. I had to put some neem oil on these guys too because something's been eating their leaves. But for the most part, the peppers are doing okay. Oh, here's some more tomatoes growing right over here. Fabulous, fabulous. These guys are doing really good. I'm still worried how much production we'll have off of these tomatoes in grow bags. But that's what we're doing, trial and error this year. We want to see if the plants do good enough in these grow bags where we don't have to put any in our raised beds in the future. So, all right, kiddo, what are these over here? What's this plant? What is this? Pepper plant? Good job. What about this? What about this? What is it?
Tomato plant.
Tomato plant. What about that one? Tomato plant. Good job. These are both Roma tomato plants. You have the little cages around them instead of the trellis thing because they're a bushing tomato plant. Hmm? You're going to show them the compost? Wow, that's really cool. Wow. You're going to show them this one over here? Let me get it open for you. Wow. Okay, good job, kiddo. All right, what else are you going to go show them? Why don't you go show them that big zucchini plant over there? All right, that's a big zucchini plant, isn't it? Yeah. Let's hold it up high like this so they can see it. The big zucchini plant. Yeah? Why don't you show them that big Roma tomato plant in there with all the onions? Can you show them the onions? Where's the onions? Point out the onions to them. Point at the onions. Where's the onion? With your finger. Yeah, good job. That's a big Roma tomato plant too, isn't it? Why don't you show them these over here? Look, we have some beans growing, right? Beans here, and we got some peas growing up the trellis here, right? Look at this. Look at this big cherry tomato we got growing over here. That's awesome. And there's a pepper plant. Why don't you go show them that pepper plant? Right here, yep. That's a beautiful pepper plant with the peas growing in the back. Show them the peas right there. Oops. Good job. So we got the peas growing up this trellis right here. And look at over here. Another tomato plant. This is another black cherry tomato plant, right?
Yeah.
Pretty. Let's back it up a little. There we go. No, leave it on. And this is the black cherry plant that you planted. Show them that with the camera. That's the one you planted that's on video. Very cool. It's looking really good. Very nice. We're going to trellis these with the string like we did in episode 1 of our indeterminate tomato episode. Nope, it was episode 1, kiddo. And we're going to have them go up the string up to the trellis. Let's show them this over here. Got a cucumber plant, right? Nice, that's looking good. And I believe this is I want to say this is a cucumber plant as well. I don't know where the little sign is. Here it is, what is it? Yep, this is a cucumber plant right here. So amongst all these onions, and I'm gonna trim these onion leaves back. Some people say don't trim the onions with their leaves when they're growing, but I'm going to. But here is that mystery pepper plant, and I believe just by the color, it's the lighter color than all my other jalapeno plants. This is probably, like I assumed it was going to be, is going to be a banana pepper. But we'll see, we have flowers on it. Like I said, we'll find out together. But that's growing really well. The onions, obviously, that I planted in here is doing really well. So everything is looking fantastic. Everything's looking really good. We finally got some natural rain a couple days ago, and today it's bright sunshine. So very good. It's very, very good. Everything's looking sharp. Very nice. All right, everybody, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Tea with Jordan, Me and Me, where we highlighted Freedom Forest life. And just seriously, give them a look-see when you're done watching this video. We have links in the description of this video, and it's incredible what they're doing on their 3 acres of land. And they're not even gardening on all 3 acres. But the stuff that we learned and the stuff that we've applied so far in our garden, a lot of stuff has worked. So check out their library of videos, watch them, and like I said, if you like their videos, make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And as always, keep gardening, keep learning, and have fun.